Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm going to do a monitor update real fast. This is not going to be all the monitors because a lot of them aren't out right now, so I'm just going to do one on the ones that are out. So before he hides, we'll start with the Nile. He's still in this cage, needs a new upgrade, but I mean this cage still works for him. It's still pretty big. I'm definitely planning on building him one soon. I'm just kind of working out some logistics of some stuff about it right now. So yeah, here he is. You can see he's actually getting pretty big. Really pretty monitor. Definitely one of my favorites. Niles definitely are not for everybody. I would not recommend them for most people. If you do want a bigger monitor and you're ready for that, I would recommend either a water monitor or maybe like a black or a white throat, something like that. A lot of kids want Niles, but I don't know, they're pretty crazy. While I consider him tamer than most Niles, I'm not really a huge fan of using the word tame, but I consider him more manageable than most Niles. He doesn't have quite the attitude a lot of them have, but he still does have a big attitude. When I say that he's calm for a Nile, that does not mean that he does not get angry. Let's see here. As you can see, he still gets defensive if I put my hand near him. I gotta be careful. He'll kind of investigate it or whatever. I don't ever let him get right up on it because Niles can be unpredictable and a bite from this guy would be terrible. When he's in feeding mode, I definitely do not get my hands anywhere near him. I can occasionally touch him on the head. Or not on the head, but I'll kind of touch him on the back. I don't ever like force handle him because I don't ever want him to be handleable like a puppy dog. I just want him to be calm enough, and I've said this before, I just want him to be calm enough so that whenever I need to take him out of the cage or move him or do maintenance inside of his cage, he's not trying to kill me. That's basically the only type of tame that I want him to be. Just want him to trust me, and so far that's working out pretty well. Yeah, but he's still pretty shy, and definitely likes to. He'll whip me from time to time if I kind of invade a little bit too much of his territory, but for the most part I just kind of let him do his thing. Yeah, right now he is eating small, usually he's eating small mice a few times a week, along with, I don't do ground turkey anymore except for rarely. I guess probably every like 3 or 4 months I might feed ground turkey, but I've supplemented that with chicken. Probably like once every 2 weeks I feed him chicks. If you see before my older videos, I was feeding him a lot of chicks, but I changed it over to rats because rats have a lot more fat. So yeah, anyway, that's him. He's still doing good. Down here is the Savannah monitor. He's still chilling, and it looks like, yeah, he's only got one. He's actually got 2 lights, as you can see right there. But the Black Tree monitor's light went out the other day and I didn't have time to go to the store and buy a new one, so I just borrowed his light. He's still got his one basking light over there, and he'll get another one in a few days. Let me focus on him. So yeah, he is really cool. As you can see, he's real chill. I mean, I can pet him like a dog. He doesn't like to sit in here laugh or anything, but he actually does like to be out and around people. I don't think it's because he likes attention. I don't think, he doesn't like the attention of people. He just really likes to explore things. So yeah, that's why he kind of, whenever people are in the room, he kind of likes to explore them and check it out and see what's going on. Yeah, I have a lot of people comment about how tame Savannah monitors are and ask questions like if certain monitors can become as tame as Savannah monitors. And while a lot of Savannahs are pretty cool and pretty chill, I've also seen a lot of Savannah monitors that are pretty defensive. And that's just kind of what comes with the territory of owning a monitor. If you buy one, you have to expect that they might not tame down. They might be crazy their whole lives, and that's fine. That's just how they are. So yeah, he's doing awesome. He's eating mice. Occasionally I'll chop up a rat for him. He's not quite big enough to eat an adult rat, and I don't keep any rats that are smaller than that. He eats adult mice, and then he eats chicks. Sorry about that noise. Since he's a little bit more full grown than the Nile, he actually is completely full grown. I feed him a little bit more chicks just to make sure his weight doesn't get too out of control, because Savannahs can become obese fairly easily if you don't feed them right and don't keep them hot enough. So I do feed him a little bit more chicks since they're not as high in fat. Let's see, the timber monitors. If you notice, my reptile room is just like destroyed right now. It's got all the tarantulas in here. My heater is out of my house, and since it's a holiday weekend, I can't get anybody to come out until tomorrow to fix my heat, so I moved all the tarantulas in here because it stays nice and toasty in here since I got all the lights, whereas the rest of the house gets pretty cool, especially during the day when I'm out and I have to turn the little electric heaters off. Yeah, the timbers are back hiding. I don't know if you can see them. They're back under there. You can't see them. I'm not going to get them out though. I don't really like disturbing them because they're pretty crazy. I'll do another video of them and some of the other monitors that aren't out right now. The Ackie monitor is not out either. And here is the black tree monitor doing something crazy. What are you doing? Just hanging out, licking herself. I can actually feed her. Hold on 1 second. Let me grab my tongs and grab a dubia roach. This may be kind of hard to do. My dubia roach colony is doing very well. I don't know if you guys haven't seen it in forever. There's a ton of them. Just grab one. And the tree monitor is feeding on, oh, there it goes. And that's why dubia roaches are awesome, because they're dumb and they're very slow, as you can see. Close that in a second. She's feeding on dubia roaches, crickets, and then she gets a mouse on the weekends. Not a full-grown mouse, usually like a weanling or a hopper. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about this. Yeah, here we go. She loves to eat. Let's see if I can get a better focus. Sorry about that. When I have it on manual focus, I can't focus it when I got something in my other hand. She is really awesome though. Doing good. Somebody asked me to do a care sheet on them, which I will do later. But one thing I will say right off the bat about these guys is these are very, I would say, definitely a reptile that you need a lot of experience to have. They're fairly rare to get still. So if you don't know a whole lot about reptiles, you don't want to get one and end up killing it. And I do plan on breeding these eventually. I don't even think I was quite ready to get one when I did. But like I've said before, the guy that sold it to me has been keeping them for years. He used to work at the Atlanta Zoo. He's actually a good friend of mine now. And he helped me out with the care and everything. But if it wasn't for him, I would not have been ready to get one of these guys. I wish it would come back out in the light. She used to be really shy, but now she's out all the time. There we go. Definitely really cool. Let's see if we can't get her back out here. She's definitely not, she's not tame. She's better than she used to be. I can kind of handle her to get her back in the cage. Sometimes when I'm feeding her, she'll climb out onto the wood. See all the little nail marks in it. She'll climb out of the cage and I can grab her and put her back in. So she doesn't really mind me too much anymore, but definitely not an animal that I get out and hold. I kind of just let her do her thing. Really, really cool though. Hopefully I'll be able to breed this species sometime in the future. So I thought about getting into some green trees and blue trees, but honestly black trees are my favorite, and honestly you don't really see them quite as much as the green and blues because everybody loves green and blue tree monitors. But these guys are just awesome to me. Just jet black, really cool. A lot of people have commented recently on how I don't have a lot of plants in here and how she would do better with plants. And that's true. At some point I did have a bunch of pothos in here. I ended up taking them out and using them for the tarantulas. It's such a small and weak plant that she would kind of tear them up anyway, digging through the dirt looking for bugs and whatnot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like some kind of a tree that I can put down in there that'll grow up through here. Maybe some more pothos, we'll see. But yeah. But anyway, she's fine. I spray it down pretty often since I have to spray the Amazon tree boas pretty much every day. as well as the Chameleon. I do spray her down every few days, so she's still, the humidity stays up, and she's got this tube that she hides in, and then also that big hollow log that she can hide in and sleep in, as well as a lot of that cork bark on the back is loose and she can get back up behind it. So she's got plenty of hiding spaces. Anyway, that's the monitor update for now. I'll do an update on the Ackie monitor and the Timmer monitors, I guess whenever they decide to come out. The next update, I'll probably go ahead and do a MacLots update real fast after this one. So take it easy, guys. Any suggestions, let me know. I've got a few more suggestions that I'm going to be doing maybe today or the rest of the week. We'll see. So anyway, guys, yeah, take it easy.